Hey guys, welcome back to Southern Gal True Crime, where we cover missing persons, cold cases, solved cases, and more. I'm Dawn, and today I actually have some current true crime information that I want to share with you that I came across that I thought was very interesting, slightly disturbing. And it is regarding Bryan Kohberger. And yes, by now we all know who Bryan Kohberger is, but if not, he allegedly, because he is innocent until proven guilty, allegedly killed four University of Idaho students, Ethan Chapin, Zeneca Nodal, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonsalves. And we're not going to go, in the video, we're not going to go into the whole case because that's been debated and discussed to within an inch of its life, but I did want to bring you some information that I've found, like I said, interesting, informative about what he was doing when he was arrested. Kind of gives you some insight into his mindset, if you will. So I'll be bringing you that information. But first, do a little housekeeping. If you find this video informative or interesting, please like and share it. If you like what we do here at Southern Gal True Crime, please do subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications of when we upload new content. Like and share our videos. Most importantly, our missing persons and unsolved case features. Share them to friends, family, any true crime groups you may be in, social media. That's the most important thing that I do here, want to do here on this channel, is get that information out to the public. So with that said, if you are interested in hearing what Bryan Kohberger was doing when he was arrested, stay tuned. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around, and we are going to get into this information about Bryan Kohberger and what he was doing when he was arrested. First, I just want to give you just a little recap of what has been happening since his arrest. Like I said, we're not going to go into the whole case. I just want to give some highlights of what is happening since he's been arrested. But if you want to read this whole article, it comes from people.com. I will put a link in the description box so you can read the whole article. But we're just going to go over some highlights. Okay, Idaho murder suspect. What we know about Bryan Kohberger. Bryan Kohberger, 28, was arrested and charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of felony burglary for the slayings of 4 University of Idaho students. Nearly 7 weeks after the slayings of 4 University of Idaho students, suspect Bryan Kohberger was arrested on Friday, December 30th in Pennsylvania in connection with the murders of Madison Mogan, Kaylee Gonsalves, Zeneca Nodal, and Ethan Chapin. Kohberger, 28, was charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of felony burglary. He appeared in a Pennsylvania courtroom on January 3rd and waived his extradition to Idaho, meaning he had voluntarily agreed to return to the state to face the charges against him. He was transported back to Idaho on January 4th. Alright, so that is what's been happening since he's been arrested. I'm assuming he's, I don't remember if they've set a date yet for the trial, but now I'm sure they're doing the pre-trial motions, preliminary hearings, and all that legal formalities. Alright, so now we will get to the very interesting information. Give me a minute to find it. Right, here we go. Alright, as always, I gotta refresh the page. Okay. And this comes from oxygen.com. And it's from March 9th of this year. So just a few days ago. Bryan Kohberger was sifting through trash wearing latex gloves when arrested for University of Idaho murders. Bryan Kohberger was wearing latex medical type gloves and apparently was taking his personal trash and putting it into separate Ziploc baggies when police arrested him for the University of Idaho murders, a Pennsylvania DA says. Oh no, I don't want that. Keep going. Bryan Kohberger was allegedly rummaging through his garbage wearing latex gloves in his parents' Pennsylvania home when police arrested him late last year, officials said. The 28-year-old University of Idaho murder suspect was allegedly carefully sifting through trash in his parents' kitchen when authorities took him into custody in December, which one prosecutor said was an apparent attempt to cover his tracks. Well, that is obvious. So, and I don't know if his parents were there when this was going on, and I'm by no means saying his parents have any involvement in this or even knew what he was doing. They might not have even been there. Kohberger was found awake in the kitchen area, dressed in shorts and a shirt, when investigators stormed his parents' Albrightsville house on December 30th at approximately 1:30 a.m. in the morning. So either, I'm assuming his parents must have been asleep and weren't aware of what was going on until the police arrived. Monroe County First Assistant District Attorney Michael Mancuso told Layton, Pennsylvania news channel BRC News 13. At the time, Kohberger was wearing latex medical type gloves and apparently was taking his personal trash and putting it into separate Ziploc baggies, Mancuso added. What he was going to do with them, I'm assuming he was going to dispose of them somewhere where they would never be found, or at least he hoped they wouldn't be found. Kohberger, 28, is facing 4 counts of first-degree murder in the killings of University Idaho students Madison Mogen, 21, Kaylee Gonsalves, 21, Xander Kernodle, 20, and Ethan Chapin, 20, whose bodies were discovered in an off-campus home on November 13th. The 4 students had been stabbed to death. The seized items referred to by Mancuso were previously documented in police search warrants. However, the prosecutor's recent comments provide fresh context regarding exactly what Kohberger was allegedly doing at the exact moment police busted him. Kohberger's actions, prosecutors added, could help explain why days earlier authorities had failed in attempting to obtain Kohberger's DNA by searching through his family's trash. Investigators had then collected forensic evidence belonging to Kohberger's family members, including his father, but not from Kohberger himself, Mancuso theorized. Since the quadruple murder, the Pennsylvania prosecutor also speculated Kohberger had become savvy at obscuring his forensic footprint, which apparently he wasn't that savvy, because they found evidence in the Idaho house, I'm just assuming it was DNA evidence and the knife sheath. So apparently he wasn't as savvy as he thinks he is. Anyway, that's just my opinion. It could very well explain some of the other aspects of the case from Idaho, some of the lengths that a person would go to avoid having their DNA left behind when they know or should have known that there was an investigation underway, Mancuso added. And there is the picture of Ethan, Xana, Maddie, and Kaylee. Sorry, my camera won't stay where I want it to. Okay. During the December search warrant at Kohberger's home, authorities also seized a pair of his size 13 Nike shoes, a black Washington State University Cougar sweatshirt, his underwear, black socks, and shorts, and other items, court records show. 4 medical-style gloves, a white t-shirt, and a silver flashlight were also recovered by investigators. State police had previously petitioned the courts to allow troopers to carry out the raid at night. I'm assuming usually they try to do raids or late at night, early in the morning to give the element of surprise to avoid any kind of conflict or any bad things that might happen. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Get back to where I was. I'm so sorry. Okay. The cheek swab that was performed on Kohberger on the night police arrested him was also key in building the murder case against him, according to officials. Kohberger's DNA obtained during the search warrant ultimately matched the snap button for the sheath of the knife that was left behind at the scene of the killings. The knife used in the killings has not been recovered. Hopefully, maybe at some point it will be, but I feel it's highly unlikely. So sorry, keep losing my place. Okay. Kohberger is a former criminal justice graduate student at nearby Washington State University. He faces the death penalty if convicted in the murders of Mogan, Gonsalves, Kernodle, and Chapin. Kohberger didn't know the 4 victims, according to law enforcement. Investigators are also probing the possibility Kohberger could be behind other unsolved killings in Pennsylvania. Now, this has been talked about amongst the true crime community. As far as I know, they haven't actually linked him to any other crimes, but apparently it is still possible. His next court date is scheduled for June 26th. Kohberger previously waived his right to a speedy trial. Alright, so that is the information about what he was doing. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to picture of the 4 victims. There we go, because the victims are the most important part of this. They deserve justice, their families deserve justice, and hopefully justice will be carried out. But that will remain to be seen. Like I said, I haven't kept up on the latest information yet, because after his arrest, like I said, they're going through all the pre-trial motions and all that rigmarole before we actually get to the trial. But hopefully it will be soon and will be swift and justice will be served. But like I said, Kohberger is innocent until and unless he is proven guilty. So we'll keep that in mind. Alright, so that is the information. I hope you liked it or found it informative at least. Like and share this video. Subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications. Like and share our videos. Always our missing persons and unsolved crime videos, because that's the most important information to get out to the public. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be safe, take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.